Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Invitation to Puzzles, where we are continuing with our Super Sudokoid playthrough. We've encountered a couple of more difficult puzzles. Mostly it's been pretty smooth, but let's see how today goes. So last time we defeated a boss, finished a grid, and unlocked the grappling anchors. Oh, I wonder if the thing was the statement that irregular Sudoku applies. Maybe that's what the night vision goggles did that I didn't see before when I looked at it several times. I bet that's exactly what happened. But anywho, we unlocked quadruples, aka grappling anchors, which are going to let us presumably explore some more. I do see that this tunnel needs to have a 1 on it somewhere, but I don't think that's useful yet, because I don't think that means that has to be a 1. Oh, but it certainly, this needs to be the 3, because we do see that there's a 3 on there, so that needs to be the 3. Remember, this is a sort of irregular weirdo grid where everything in the tunnel needs to be from 1 through 7. Okay, so yeah, there does need to be a 7. Okay, good. I slightly concerned. That gives me the 2 and the 6. But the rules are still normal for German Whisper, so they still have to differ by at least 5. Okay, so these are a 1 and a 5 in some order. I will confess the color here is not completely ideal. Like these digits really vanish into everything. Okay, I don't know what a pink line is yet. I am meant to believe. So I need to just look at this. So these two cells, which are still in the same region, what can they be? They're not 1, 3, or 5, so they can be 7, 2, 4, or 6. This one can't be 6 or 7. This one can't be a 4, I believe. It's possible I can't actually make progress in here, although I would have guessed that I could. Maybe I need to learn about pinks. There were quadruples somewhere else, like over here, for example. Maybe I meant to look at this grid now, because I see here these need to have... Oh, no, not quite. I can't... Well, these are 1, 3, 5, and 9. Except this one can't be a 5 or a 9. And these over here are 7, 8, and 4. I see. Okay, so these are 7, 8, and 4, and the only one of those that can go here is 4. Okay, we've got somewhere. Okay, so one of these two is definitely a 2. They're from 1, 2, 3. So that, I guess, tells me that this number is at least 4 for 2 different reasons. One of which is that if it was a 1, 2, or a 3, we would have this issue that would be 4 1, 2, 3s in the box. And the other is it just flat out sees this 1, 2, 3 triple. So this number is at least a 4. So if I minimize the rest of this, I see that it actually has to be verbatim 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 lines up with the fact that there's a 6 on here somewhere. Very helpful. That 8 looks over here. Makes that the 7 and that the 8. This is a 1 or a 3, and I don't think it matters. These aren't 5. So that's a 5. I'm trying to do Sudoku in here and see what on earth I'm missing. One of those two is a 9. Okay, these digits are all 6, 7, 8, 9. That one's not a 6 or an 8 for what it's worth. That one's not an 8 either. That one's not a 6. That one's not a 7. Oh, that 2 actually sees this cell. So in fact, that's the 2. That oddly didn't help. If I believe that the quadruples are always in numeric order, I know that this cell is a 7, 8, or a 9. I don't know how much I believe that. It's probably true. Everything's fine so far, right? There aren't any other quadruples, are there? No, I think this is it. Unless I can do something down here that I haven't appreciated. Oh, it's possible I can actually finish this puzzle now. Maybe I should try to do that. I never actually tried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so these are 1, 2, 7. That one's not a 2. That one's not a 1. These are certainly 6, 7, 8, 9. That one's not 8 or 9, just by the column. That one's not 9. What is this triple? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that one is not 2. So that's a 7, 8 pair in the grayness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this one's not 2 either, actually. So actually, the 2 is actually placed up here. And that's a 7, 8 pair in the box. So these aren't 7 or 8. Oops. Those are 1, 9. So this is a 7, 8. That 1 actually looks at that cell. So that's actually the 9, and that's the 1. Ooh, there's a 35 cage. Nice. Okay, so this is... oh, that 7 actually looks over at this 6. That's been there since the very beginning, I think. So these are a pair of 3 and 4. And these are a pair of 5 and 6. Okay. My 35 cage could easily be 5 cells and include those 5, in which case that would be a 5, but I don't think I know that that has to be the case. That 6 has ruled 6 out of there. That 7 has ruled 7 out of here, making that a 2. You can hear the heartbreak in my voice every time I enter a digit, and it does not clear fog. Okay, these are an 8, 9 pair, and I know the order. That's the 8, that's the 9, so that's the 7, that's the 8, that's the 7. Both of these are included in the cage. So therefore, this had better not be a 6, right? Oh no, that's a 1. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry, 24, 25, So yeah, if these two aren't both, well, these two are both in. And so the question is, can I sneak a seventh cell in there? And the answer is no, because the options of seventh cells, if I minimize these, it's 8. So I would be at 33. The options of extra cell I could put in are all much too large. So I actually need this to work out like that. Oh, God, there was a 5 here that looked up at that I could have used. Anyway, that's a 9. That 7 looks down. So that's not a 7 anymore. That's not a 9 anymore. Everything is still good. These are a 1 and a 3. These are a 4, a 6, and an 8. So that's a 4. This is a 6. That's an 8. That's a 3 and a 1. Okay, that 8 looks over and makes that a 7 and that a 6. Makes that a 1 and that a 7. That a 5 and that a 7 because of that 7. These are a 2 and a 3. These are a 1 and a 5. Okay, so we have now finished a third grid. I don't think that got me anything, but I finished it. This grid, I don't think I can do anything on until such a point as I know what this lightsaber arrow means. This grid is done. This grid is almost done. This grid is almost done. I see that this actually, sorry, this actually fed back into this grid and I didn't notice. Because that 8 now actually, I think probably lets me finish this grid. So that's an 8. Maybe only almost? How am I sorting out 7s and 9s now? I can get rid of these. This ketchup I spilled, by the way. I don't think I can sort out the 7s and 9s, can I? I think I legitimately cannot. Which is slightly concerning. Yeah, this is all unobtainable. There's no way I can do anything in this, can I? Oh, this is a 6x6. Yes, that was the whole point, was that I made it into a 6x6. Okay. That was my first time being kind of lost, but I am very excited by all the things I'm seeing, because I'm seeing a bunch of symbols where I don't know just by guessing what they mean. So yeah, this black dot doesn't have a 6 on it. So where in the box in the 6x6 puzzle is the 6? And it has to be along the tip of there. I'm also not putting a 1 partway along the thermo. So the 1 is up here, which makes this be a 4. Somehow all the 6x6s in this puzzle, I think, are like are rotated 90 degrees from the way I traditionally think of 6x6s as being oriented. So this is a 1, 2, or 3. So that's always a 1 because of this arrow shape. So, yeah, I really have arrows. So it's like, I really have arrows, right? The circle is the bigger digit of the two, but the two differ by 1, so I can't possibly add anything other than a 1 here. And so that needs to be a 6 because of how these work. So that's a 1 outside the grid, making that a 2 for 8, or continuing sort of around this area. What is this? Does this sector not have an ID? I guess not. But this is a 7 cage, so that's a 2-1. You discovered a bonus puzzle. The fast travel hub. Leaving the maze of corridors is a relief. Instead, you seem to come across a teleporter network set up by some lost civilization. If you could prove, it could prove useful if you could get it to work. This is a 2x7 puzzle. Use the digits 1 through 9. Place digits so that they don't repeat in any row or column, so that each teleporter is uniquely connected. Probably uniquely connected to somewhere else in the grid, I see. So this is minimum 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so this can't be a 9, so that's going to have to be an 8 and a 4. Now it just has to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite sure what uniquely connected means exactly, but this is certainly a 5 or a 7. Oh, that's completely invisible. Slight usability issue. These are either 3, 6 or 1, 2. I don't think I can do more over there, but I might be able to do more down here. Because if I look at this now, coming back to my 6x6 here, these two are consecutive and don't include a 6 or a 4. So they do include a 2. And so they're not 1 and 2. So they're 2 and 3. And the 3 goes in the circle. The 2 goes there. So that's a 1. Now that's a 6. These are 4, 5, I suppose. Everything is good, right? Everything is good so far. Okay, I don't know anything about blue lines. I was guessing I was going to be able to continue this somehow. But maybe I can't, actually. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything in this 6x6. Fast travel, apparently. Oh, the teleporters have appeared outside the grid. Wonder if I'm supposed to copy the digit that they're next to? Into them? I don't know. I suppose I can try it and check if it's right. So it's right now. If I fill in a 5 here, is that still right? No. Okay. So the uniquely connected does not mean fill digits into the fill in the digit that it's next to. Apparently, I don't think there's anything I can do here, is there? No way. I know one of these two is a 3. I know that these are a 2, 4, 5. What could I be missing here? Oh. Oh. Yes, I see the thing I'm missing. One of these two is a 9. So going back to the beginning, so that was a 7, I think is what I was supposed to do. Although that does not seem to have advanced the cause immediately. So those aren't 7. They're 6, 8, and 9. Ruling 8 and 9 out of this T. We certainly know there's a 6 in one of these two cells I can mark. I thought that was really going to be it. The thing that it was wanting me to notice that I had not noticed in this puzzle. I know this number is a 1, 2, 3 if I just center mark it. Because it's not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Seems potentially vaguely relevant. What am I missing? I haven't unlocked any weird... Oh, there's a teleporter pairs value in the number of digits seen before the control digits. Before the control digit. I see. So, like, if I put 4 here, I'm guessing that's the control digit. Then I'd be saying... Not... That there's 8 digits before the 4. Yeah, so I guess this is looking to go somewhere where there's 8 digits before the 4. So aka where the 4 is in the 9th spot from its point of view. Don't think I have one of those currently. I have I missed something to do with this puzzle? So we've got a 2, 4, 6, 7 left to place. It's not going to be a where does this region get its something something deduction, is it? It looks to me like there's lots of places. It could certainly get a 2 in either of those at the very least. Huh. I don't really know. And of course, like, if this were in... Oh, there's a 2 looking at this cell. It's just kind of invisible. So that's a 4, which makes that a 5 and a 1. Oh my god, it didn't do anything. Okay, so we're looking for 2, 6, and 7 are the digits that we're looking for. That didn't somehow impact anything over here, I don't think. That was just the ordering of those digits. Yeah, like this seems like it wants me to know what the purple lines are, which, I mean, I can guess what the purple lines are, but I don't want to guess what the purple lines are. It's going to be the teleporter that resolves this grid. I see. But I think the teleporter thing is a bonus puzzle anyway. Yeah, I really don't think I'm missing anything there. Trying to decide if I can possibly do anything with this at the moment. But I don't think so. But I was looking at this because this is also going to be what sorts out this business. Eventually. Most mysterious. Like, what is this quadruple here trying to tell me? Like, I really think it's trying to tell me that this is a 7, 8, or 9. And this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I kind of already know that. I know those two are the same digit. That can't possibly be helpful. Can't figure out what it wants me to say. There's no, like, weird geometry on this. I mean, I know it's not red circle, but I don't think that's very helpful. Either that digit or 2. Feels like I can't possibly solve any of these fast travel things, but I'm running out of things that I could plausibly actually solve. Oh, this is a real mystery to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a 9 looking at this cell. So this 6, 8, or 9 is, in fact, just a 6. Okay, and so now we know that this is 1, 2, 6, and 7. So that's the 7. That is the 2 and the 1. So these two are an 8, 9 pair because we need to put 8 and 9 in this box somewhere, which makes these 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. This 1 sees back over here and makes that a 3 and a 1, which makes that a 1. You can get rid of our ketchuping. This one, by the way, to be clear, was totally my fault. Like, slightly the interface, because gray makes it hard to look at a cell that you're supposed to look at if it's in the gray, but mostly my fault. This was a very easy deduction that I was trying to make into something really, really complicated. 1, 3, 4, 5. I know the 5's not up here, so the 5's down there. So one of these two is a 5. 7 in this box is therefore there. And now we have a boss puzzle. But we'll save the boss puzzle for next time. So thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series, even if I fumbled around a bit today, although probably most of that got edited out. And I'll see you next time on Invitation to Puzzles. Bye for now.